Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I got a story time for y'all. I actually got two of them, but I'm gonna try to sync both story time in this one because I want to be clear and I want to be simple. I don't want to draw it out, so it's not gonna be long. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go with a story time that happened today. So today, this is what happened. You know me, I drive for Lyft, the rideshare company. So this is what basically happened. I picked up this girl. It's so crazy, man. I don't know what is wrong with the world. But anyways, I picked up this girl. And when I went, she wasn't there. I waited maybe about 2 to 3 minutes, waiting on her to come out of the apartment. Now, this apartment is it's an apartment complex, so it's not just, you know, like a duplex or something. It's an apartment complex. So I waited on her. She came in the vehicle. She added a stop. So I was like, okay, she added a stop. I'm driving. I wonder where we going. When I look at the map, it was close by. You guys want to know where that stop is at? You wouldn't even believe. I don't even think you guys gonna believe me if I tell you guys. The stop that she put was at her mailbox. Yes. Her mailbox, you know, the USPS, United States Postal Service, you know, that where you receive the mail, your mail. When you get some mail, you already know that some bills is gonna come, you know, that. Yeah. To her mailbox. I was like, okay. I drove around the complex, went straight to her mailbox. I pull up, I press the button that arrive at the stop, so the time start going down. She went to her mailbox, grabbed her mail, came back into the vehicle. She said, "Thank you for waiting." I was like, "No problem." Yeah, I said, "No problem. Thank you for waiting." So in the middle of going back to the destination, which is back to her apartment, we already in the complex, I bust out laughing. I was like, I told her, I don't get it. I was like, wouldn't it be quicker and easier for you to walk the time that it took me to drive to her apartment complex? She could have already walked to her mailbox and walked back into her apartment. And still, when I got to, as I said, when I had got to her apartment complex, I still had to wait 2 to 3 minutes. So I started laughing. I was like, I don't get it. I told her, this is new to me. I never picked up nobody and I take them to the mailbox into the complex. So she started catching an attitude. Yeah, she started catching an attitude. She was like, "Oh." She was like, "I paid $7 for it." In my head, I was like, you didn't have to pay nothing. You could have easily walk. It could have been free. She said that it was too far. So you trying to tell me every time when you have to check the mail, you're going to get an Uber, you're going to get a Lyft to go and check your own mail every time you have to check your mail? In my head, I was like, yo, people out here in this world is really gone. The human brain cell is dead. is gone. So yeah, she was catching the attitude with me and everything. She was like, oh, I'm gonna give you 1 star. I was like, baby, I could give you 1 star too. And that's what I did. When I drop her off, that's what I did. I hit drop off and it give me the rating. I drop it to 1 star. I put she wasn't wearing no seatbelt, and also I click that she is rude, and I submit that. Because first of all, you didn't have to catch no attitude. It was just unpredictable. Like, it's something that you couldn't imagine. This is what this remind me of. Something so simple and so, I can't even come up with a word for it. But this right here, it's like you picked up somebody in the apartment complex, you drove them to the pool area, then went over to the pool area, jump in the water, actually have their phone on the side on the concrete, go inside the water, pick up their phone, take a selfie that they're in the water, just to prove to a female that, hey, I'm enjoying myself at the pool. Make sure they have their towel. When they get out the pool, dry themselves off, hop back into the car, and I drive them right back home in that same complex. And they pay me $7 for that. That's what that remind me of. Like, yo, you do all that just to prove to a female that you're in the pool, or prove to whoever you have to prove to let them know that you're actually telling the truth. So yeah, that's the first story. That's what actually happened today. I just had to tell you guys that story time. I was like, wow. And it's a female, and it's a young female. She probably in her 20s. Do you want to know what race it is? She is black. Yes. I'm going to say a black ghetto American. There's 2 types of black people. You have the ones that's civilized, with common sense, smart, intelligent, and have the one that like they never been raised correctly. They wasn't raised by no mother or father. They raised off on the streets or something. I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, that right there. Like, I was like, yo, that is crazy. Like, I couldn't comprehend. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I didn't say, man, that was stupid. I didn't say none of that. I was like, I just bust out laughing. I was like, because on the map, I was like thinking that, oh, she probably going somewhere far. You know, after that stop. When she said, oh, she's going back home, in my head, I was like, what? I was like, that, huh? I thought she was going like at least 2 blocks away, you know, somewhere far from the complex. No, I took her to the mailbox. I drove her to the mailbox, and from the mailbox straight back to her apartment. That is crazy. But yeah, that's the first story time. My second story time, I picked up this girl. She was cool, you know. She was cool. We were just vibing. I was playing my music. The radio was on. I think she was on the phone as well. She was off and on the phone. The ride was straight. Then she asked me if I could stop by CVS. CVS is like Walgreens, like a pharmacy. If you guys don't have CVS, or if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a Walgreens or like a pharmacy. It sells basically what Walgreens sell. It's a pharmacy plus supermarket, drinks, different stuff. So I had passed the stop, whatever, because she didn't remind me. Because I asked her, just tell me. I told her, just let me know when we get close. Let me know where to go. She forget. So, you know, I was just following the GPS to take her destination. But she was like, oh my God, sorry. So we turned around and we went into the CVS, into that plaza. And when we went into that plaza, I went inside with her. I didn't have to go, but I had to get something sweet. I don't even know what I got. I got something sweet because my mouth was dry. I needed some sugar to give me that little boost. I had got something sweet. So I cashed out before her, of course. And then when she came, that store, I noticed a lot of CVS now have a lot of self-serve register. You could cash out your own products at a register. Self cash out, self check. So she was doing hers and the thing wasn't taking no cash. I don't know what was wrong with that machine, whatever. So she went back in line and she told the cashier, hey, something is wrong with the machine, it's not taking the cash. This is what the cashier did. This guy left the register, came all around to the self-checkout, took her items from the register to the self-checkout. She told the guy, that don't even make no sense. You could have just cashed me out right there. You didn't have to walk from there, come all the way around to cash me out. When I said that, I bust out laughing because I was like, yo, it's a lot of people really don't use their brain at all, because that was so stupid. He could have easily cashed out her products right there at the register. I bust out laughing because it was too funny. He could have easily cashed her out right there instead of walking all the way around and use the self-checkout machine. That was crazy. So we went back into the car and I told her, man, that is funny right there. She was like, yeah, of course, because that is so stupid. He could have easily cashed me out and I would have been on my way, but no. The negativity and the stupidity level is so high that it seems like it took the best of him to walk all the way around to check her out on the self-checkout register. Like, I don't know what's going on with the world, but it's a lot of stupidity, and a lot of stupidity is very high. It's really high. Took her to the destination. I think she tipped me as well. She tipped me and she also left me a good review. And there you have it, guys. That's the story time that I have to give you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. This story time right here was basically based on foolishness, stupidity, low-minded people, uneducated, retardedness. I don't know what's going on in the world, but it seems like today, though, when that happened to me, it seems like the devil was trying to get me. It was trying to, it was messing with me, but I wasn't letting that work. It wasn't working. I didn't let that get to me. I told her two could play that game. You could give me 1 star, I could give you 1 star too. And the thing with Lyft, when you give a person 1 star, they're not gonna give you back that customer no more. When you give them 1 star, you put rude or they don't wear no seatbelt. Once you put something below, like below 3 stars, they're not gonna recommend you. They're not gonna send that person to you no more. So if you're close to that area or close to that person you driving, and you're not on the ride, and they try to get a lift, it's not gonna come to me, because they're not gonna want to put you back into that situation to meet that person again. And that's what I like about this. They update their safety thing so much that I like that feature that they did. So I will never see her again, because wow, she was catching the attitude with me, talking about you gonna give me 1 star, baby. I could do the same thing too. First of all, what kind of idiot is gonna, that's just like me. I'm gonna try to get a lift to go to my mailbox. My mailbox is like round in the back, like in the front, like in the front of the building on the side. That's like me getting a lift to drive around the corner in the front and to come straight back here. How lazy can a person really be? But I don't want to draw this video out, but it's just crazy. Like, I told my homeboys, I told everybody, they was laughing, they bust out laughing and everything. They was like, yo, they got some weird people in the world. It is crazy. It just couldn't click in my brain. I had to bust out laughing. I was like, what is this? I was like, well, I asked her where we going. She was like, back home. I was like, what? I told her I thought we was going somewhere far. She was like, no, we going right back home. I'm going right back home. Oh wow. She could have saved a lot of money by just walking there. It is what it is. I still get paid. I still end up getting paid more than what she paid for. She said she paid $7. I end up getting like $7 and change, like maybe $7.50, something like that, due to the wait time. Yeah, but it's crazy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. That's all I got to share with you guys today. I'm about to go to the gym, probably work out my chest again, or go back on that bicycle machine. Peace, take care, God bless. I'm out.